Hi guys, come on in. Yes, I am recording. I know I'm freezing in here. It's cold. I still have no heat. I am recording another video on the same day as the one that I released, I believe Saturday? Not sure which. Maybe Sunday? I don't know. But anyway, same day recording. That's why you see the same hat, same earrings, same top. I've just added a sweater because it's cold in here. But I wanted to do three things. I just got home. I'm recording this on Monday, December 1st. You're probably not seeing this, though, until later on during the week. Not sure when I'm going to release it. I wanted to give you an update on Nala's visit to the vet today. I also wanted to give you an update on what I find, thanks to you guys. I've been doing a little digging and I'm finding there's a little bit more issues with YouTube going on. And I have a big, heavy box that easily weighs probably about 6 pounds that I am going to show you because this is the next givvy box. Just an FYI, the ladies only box has been claimed. I shipped it out this morning. It is on its way to that winner. I'm going to explain to you what happened. The electronics box, I have notified the person that was the first comment, #electronics, that won it, but I have not heard back from her yet. So if she doesn't claim it, then it will go to the second person. So I'll give her a couple of days to claim that one and to respond on that, and then it'll go to the next one. So let me tell you what's happening, because a few of you have expressed concerns over me not seeing your comments trying to win these boxes. I have two sources that I use. I will check my comments on my phone, and I will also check my comments on my computer. Where I check is I go to the specific video. I read through all the comments. I sort them out, newest to oldest. I go to the bottom and I work my way up, and I look for all the comments that might have the hashtags on there. When I come across the very first one, the oldest one, and YouTube will show me on the comments if it was posted 3 days ago, 2 days ago, 10 hours ago, 8 hours ago. So it helps me determine which comment has been there the longest. If I need to, I can drill down even deeper and look at the time and the exact date that that comment was posted so that I can be sure I'm finding the very first comment. There were several of you in the past couple of days that stated that you had made a comment on not the meatloaf video, the one before that, the one that had the Amazon in it, that you had made the comment, either #electronics or #ladies. I went through all those videos. I went through every single video for the past 4 videos looking for those hashtag comments. And there were many of them that did not show up at all on any of the videos. Nothing in any of the comments anywhere. I know specifically some of you have said, gee, I commented on this video. Did you miss it, or did I not do it right? Your comment isn't found. I've searched held comments because I know sometimes if you put certain phrases together in a comment, YouTube will capture that thinking that it's not an admissible comment. If you comment a hashtag with something other than what I'm specifying, all right, or if you do it in a different order, it can come up as something that is illicit or just not appropriate, and YouTube will capture it. That's why I say you have to be very specific in how you respond with your hashtag remarks. So YouTube typically will hold those comments and not publicize them. I went into everything to look for held comments. There was not one single held comment on any of my videos for the past 6 months, because when I go into held comments, it'll show me everything regardless of what video that comment might have been left on. I also went in, for those of you that said that you didn't think I saw your comments, I went in and I did a search by your YouTube username, looking for any of the comments that you left. And I did that for each video. The comments that you state that you left on a certain video were nowhere to be found. The search came up nothing, no record of your username leaving a comment on that video. Now, I'm not saying you didn't do it. I totally believe that you probably did do it. I know one of you, Gigi, sent me a screenshot of the comment that she left. In her screenshot, I could see the comment above it. So I knew exactly what video, because it had, not only did it have the comment above her comment, but it had my reply to that comment. So I went to that comment in that video and I looked, and following what was ahead of her comment, then it should have been hers. It wasn't. It was the preceding comment and then somebody else's comment. Gigi's comment was completely not there. It was nowhere to be found. So I'm not sure what's happening, but considering that YouTube is deleting subscribers from various YouTube channels for whatever reason, I am not surprised if for some odd reason their algorithms or their parameters are overriding my own personal settings and just deleting comments that they feel don't meet site criteria, because they do have site guidelines that if anybody violates them, including us, including the creators, they can remove that from their site. So, based on what I was able to see and able to go back and research, that's the only thing that I could use to choose the winners. I had to go by what was visible. I'm stumped. I'm angry. I'm frustrated, because I know so many of you were hoping to get in on these givvy boxes, and for whatever reason that YouTube pulled their stunt that they did, you weren't able to. So what I'm going to do to try to make it up to you is, instead of waiting several months for another givvy box to go out, the ladies only box was shipped out this morning. As I said, the electronics box has been claimed, has had a winner waiting to be claimed. If it's not claimed, what I will do in all fairness is I will put it out there for everybody that's interested in electronics to have another shot at it. But I will be very specific with you guys. In what I'm going to show you today, it has to be specific. Your comment should be only what I tell you to comment. Do not mix your hashtag in with a big other comments about other things about the videos and then just throw in there hashtag whatever I give you. Your comment must be only the hashtag and the definition. That's it. If you have anything more that you want to say, do a separate comment. All right. I don't want this to keep happening. I'm furious. I did reach out to YouTube, and the only answer I got back from them was that anything that doesn't meet community guidelines is going to be removed. Okay. But if I can't see your post, I don't know what about your post violated what they think violated community guidelines. But I do know from past experience that those of you that comment simply, in other words, hashtag ladies only, and you put nothing else in that comment, I was able to see all those. And the same thing with those of you that went hashtag electronics. I saw all of those. If there was anything else that was even in there, if it said hashtag electronics please, or hashtag electronics I'd love to win this, or yeah, I don't know. So please don't be mad at me, because I'm trying to get these out as reasonably as I can to everybody and as fairly as I can to everybody. So I have an empty box because I'm going to be transferring what's in this full box. As I show everything to you, I'm going to be transferring it over into the empty box. This box is easily going to be 6 pounds. It might be more. The electronics box came in at 4.9 pounds. The ladies only box came in at 4.7 pounds. But because of what's in this particular box, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is going to come in a lot higher than both of those. Both of those did. Not quite as high as the doggy box, though. Okay? Let's get on to the box. Let's do something better, something more positive. Because the ladies only box was the one that had the most issues, so to speak, that I got the most comments that their comment was missing, I am going to show you the health and beauty box. So the health and beauty box is going to be the very next box that I send out. And it is my intent to get this selected and sent in December. So I may actually release this video today. Today's December 1st. I might release it today or tomorrow, simply so that everybody can get in on this box and I can get it shipped out in time for them to have it for the holidays in case they want to share anything that's in it. So are you ready? Okay. And then after this, I'll give you some updated news on Nala. Here's the first thing. A big bottle, a 21 fluid ounce bottle of St. Ives Renewing Body Lotion, collagen and elastin. This is great for those of us with aging skin or for those of us middle age and above. If you're younger, your skin is still good, God bless you. I'm not. All right. So that's going in the box. That's the first thing. That's what makes the box the heaviest that it is. Let me get into some of the others. There's a lot of little things in here, and I got to move them around so that I can get to the bigger things. All right. Are you ready for this? Now, I would like you to do a ballpark figuring on the price of the things that I show you, because I know you're all going to know what this one is. Olay Regenerist Firming Cream. We all know that on average, this sells no less than 25 bucks a jar. And this is brand new, never opened, brand new jar. That is alone makes this box worth having, right? Okay. Next item. There's a lot of goodies in here. This is green tomato clarifying clay mask. Now, as you can see, it's sealed, new in box, very easy to use. This entire container will actually do several masks. It won't just do one. It all depends on where you put it, how much of your face you cover. Maybe you only want to do the nose and cheek area. Maybe you want to do the T-zone. This will go a long way. So don't let the size fool you. Hold on. I gotta move this little stuff to the side. Pretty girls. Lashes. Mascara. Unopened. I do believe this is black. Yes. And this is a 2-piece set. This is the actual black mascara and the mascara remover. 2 pieces. e.l.f. eyeliner. Black eyeliner. New in box. Health and beauty. Right? Bath bombs. Vanilla coconut bath bombs. Are you excited yet? Another big thing in here. Are you ready for this? New in box, unopened. Bloom teeth whitener. Y'all saw me get a bunch of these, right? From SuperBuys. Some of you are going, Connie's buying them all. I can't get any. Yeah, because I bought one of them to put in this box specifically. I'm always thinking of you guys. Bloom. Okay. Hold on. I gotta move the little stuff around to get to the bigger stuff. Oh my goodness. It's a lot in here, guys. Okay, hold on. Can't get down to it. Down to the bottom of the box, or I'll never be able to repack these. Makeup foundation kit, essentials complexion collection, blush, highlighter, and the brush. So there's your base, there's your blush, there's your brush. New in box. I'm gonna have to repack the box. Makeup bag with a nice honeycomb, velvet on the back, very soft. Nice little makeup bag. Y'all got to have a place to keep your stuff, right? Makeup brushes. There are probably, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 different brushes and or combs for your eyebrows, your eyelashes, your makeup. Brand new set of 15 brushes. I'm stoked to give you guys this stuff. All right. New tags, travel jewelry organizer. Isn't this is the cutest thing, guys. It says lucky on the top. So hopefully there'll be a lucky winner for this. Beautiful jewelry organizer for travel, for a little girl who maybe is just getting her first pieces of jewelry and she's not ready for an actual jewelry box. This would work, right? Or if you have a few pieces of really good jewelry that you want to keep separate from your custom jewelry, this will work as well. New with tags. Vera Bradley. Vera Bradley. Storage box, pill box, travel box to put your earrings or your necklaces in. Nice little storage box for whatever you want. You can put your business cards in here, guys. Or if you have, well, not business cards, but like if you have a bunch of different store cards, like for Ollie's and Big Lots and things, not regular charge cards, but like discount cards, they fit in here perfectly so that you can keep them all separate from the regular cards that you use all the time. You could keep a deck of cards in here for gaming when you're traveling. You could pretty much put anything you want in that. That's a great little box. All right, a lot more stuff. Whiten and Lighten Spots Mask. Brand new, full-size container. Spots mask for all different skin tones. This will work regardless. This will help lighten any liver spots, brown spots, aging spots, whatever you want to call them, freckles, right? It'll lighten spots. Excellent product. I have a tube of that for myself. A loofah buffer. Two-sided callus pad. Brand new. And this is great for whether you have it on the heels, on the sides of your toes, on your elbows, where some women, we do get those dry elbows and we want to smooth them out. Two-sided buffing pad. Shall I keep going? Really? You want to see more? Okay, no problem. What else is in here? Secret. Oops, showed you the wrong side. Secret travel size. Perfect. This is completely clean is the smell. It smells like fresh, like, you know how when you step out of the shower and all you smell is like that steamy water, that clean smell? That's what this smells like. So you got a brand new, unopened, still got the cap, travel size, deodorant, perfect for your pocketbook, and a hello 24-hour fresh and clean. Actually, I think this goes more than, this is 48 hours. You see right there? 48 hours. So if you're camping or if you find yourself unexpectedly stuck somewhere where you're spending the night, this stuff is going to hold you over for 2 days. As long as you're not out there running a marathon, this is great. I did use that when I was camping. Well, not that one. I have one of my own. This one is still, this is a roll-on. So you don't have to worry about it spilling or going all over the place. But yeah. These things don't expire. They all have expiration dates on them, but technically, deodorant does not expire. Okay, what's next? Ooh, you're going to love these things. Hydrating body butter. This one is strawberry. I don't know if you can see. I don't know why I'm getting so much glare. Strawberry body butter, still sealed. Full container, brand new. You're also getting, what is this one? This is whipped body polish infused with shea butter, also strawberry. Look at how that one looks. Isn't that weird? It looks like whipped cream, the way it's been put in there. Still sealed. Very cool. Body butter's good. Glitter. Body glitter. Now, you yourself might not wear this, but you might have teenage nieces, grandchildren, nephews. I don't know. I've seen kids of all genders wearing the glitter. Pretty cool. Brand new. What else we got in here? We have an eggplant clay mask. This is an individual clay mask. And yes, this will do your entire forehead, T-zone, cheeks, and chin. There's enough of this in here to do that. So that's another mask. Ta-da! Easy Brow Natural Taupe color. So this is like a brownish color. Eyebrow pencil. New. You see Her Highness? She's wearing her spoiled sweater. That right there should tell you how spoiled she is. She's got a beautiful, comfortable bed on the floor surrounded by toys. But every once in a while, she just wants to be on that couch because that's where my scent is. I'm flattered by that. Okay. Next thing. It's actually a 3-pack, guys. Torque 3 Gillette Mach 3 razor. And it does come with the blades. You can see on the back. All right. It's got the blade in it. And 2 packs of refills. Each pack is 8 replacement cartridges. So you've got 16 replacement cartridges and you've got the razor. And no, this is not necessarily for men. So if you have a man in your life, make sure he doesn't steal it. For us women, this is great for underarms and legs. It's ours. You tell that man he can't have it. That alone, are you keeping track of the value of this box, guys? All right. What else we got in here? We have, oh yeah, there's still more. Be careful. I told you, this box is full. I'm not even sure if I'm going to get it all into one box. We have 3 different lip balms. We have, what is this one? This one is Mango. Mango lip balm. This one is Grape. And this one is Aloe. 3 different lip balms. We also have 4 eye masks. Now, you've heard me talk about these. These go on for your under eye, and they have made a world of difference for me. I use these about once a week. I'll use an eye mask. My nose is itching because I've been outside. I'll show you why in a couple of minutes why I've been outside. But I use these about once a week, once every other week, depending on how my eyes look. So you've typically got 2 months worth here if you use them one every other week. They do make a big difference if you suffer from circles under your eyes like I do. All right, not one, but 2 bath bombs. They both smell like vanilla. Really smell like vanilla. That's nice. I don't have a tub, so you get the bath bombs. All right. Hydrocortisone cream. Who can't use hydrocortisone cream? And this is maximum strength. This is good for itch, bug bites, sores, helping anything, any injuries or things like that to heal. Wonderful stuff. I told you, I'm making it up to you. All right. Not one, but 4 different mini tubes of lotion. This one is lavender body lotion. This one is tea tree. We all know how good tea is for the skin. FYI, guys, I learned this when I was in high school. I got badly burnt from the sun on the backs of my knees, and the soft spot on the backs of my knees. I was laying on the lawn at high school studying for an exam, and I didn't realize that my legs were literally baking. I got burnt so bad that I had major, literally swollen bubble blisters on the backs of my knees. I could not bend my knees. My doctor at the time, pediatrician / PCP, at the time, told my mother, don't pop them, put her in a bathtub full of tea bags. The swelling, the bubbles will go away and her legs will be healed. She'll be fine the next day. Of course, Mom and I didn't believe it, but we did it anyway. Sure enough. Years later, as an adult, I went to Hawaii, not once, but twice. The gentleman, my boyfriend at the time that I was traveling with, he was Irish, and he got very badly burned. But I had brought tea bags with me. So I made tea in the bathroom sink, dipped the towels into it, laid those tea-induced towels across his back and his upper arms, and the next morning, he was all healed. His burn was gone. He was soothed, and he was smart enough to wear a shirt the whole time we were out there. But it happened not once, but twice. So tea tree lotion or tea period, best thing for the skin. The next lotion is lemon. And these are little like 1 ounce tubes, something along those lines. Let's see if it tells me exactly. Yeah, 1 fluid ounce, 30 grams. And this last one is strawberry. So depending on what aroma you want to have for the day, that's what you use. All right, got more. Yeah, I'm not down to the bottom of the box yet. Did you think I was? Fresh drop. For when you're out in those public places and Mother Nature calls and you just can't wait till you get home, if you know what I mean. Couple of fresh drops will conceal the deal. All right. And the last things in the box, I do believe, it's the last things in the box. Oh, no, wait. Almost the last things in the box. We've got some nail polish for you ladies. We have this beautiful Sally Hansen Extreme Teal color. We have a soft lavender, and this is a really, really light, soft lavender color. We have a marbled type gray color. Can you see the iridescent in that? It's very shimmery. Not quite metallic, but close. And then we've got a skin tone or flesh tone color. Just a nice light beige or ivory. This goes with every outfit, with every skin color. And then the last thing that I'm also adding into the bag is something that I got from DivaDog just the other day. And that is this beautiful little pink keychain. I have the black one. There's the glitter pink one. And that's going into this box with the little bag that it came in. That is your health and beauty box. Well over $100 worth of items. I didn't bother to count the items, but I will count them as I box them back up. And when I edit this, I'll put the item count up there. But yeah, you're looking at over $100 worth of goodies, and it's all for you. And it's all my way of saying, I'm sorry for any screw ups that YouTube may have caused, any bad feelings. I'm hoping that you don't hold that against me, but I love you guys. This channel would not exist if it wasn't for you always coming back, and your views and your support and everything that you do for me and she. So the least I can do is something for thee. So this big, beautiful box, I cannot wait to get it out of you. So I just made an executive decision. I'm going to release this video today, which is December 1st. I am going to give everybody until Friday, which is December 5th. Wait a minute, first, second, third, yeah, December 5th, end of day, December 5th. You're going to comment, and the only thing in your comment is going to be hashtag beauty. Nothing else. Okay? Seriously, guys. Let's see if we can keep YouTube from messing up my subscriber giveaways. Hashtag beauty. I will not even count. If you put anything else in that comment, if you put please or thank you, it's not going to count. I will not count it. Right? I cannot trust YouTube at this point. So, hashtag beauty by midnight, Friday night, December 5th. Right? I will announce the winner either on December 6th or on December 7th as to because I'll do the random picker. It's not going to be the first person to put it in. I will do the random picker, all right, and let the random picker select from those comments, which is another reason why we need to keep those comments to just that. Okay. All right. Nice, big, beautiful box for a nice, big, beautiful group of people. Now, let's finish this up with a little bit of Nala news. All right. I'm not putting anything else in the video except for what I started out with, this box and the Nala news. I'm not doing any whatnot, Temu, whatever. Nala went to the vet today for a follow-up. She still has a pretty intense infection. This thing has barely come down at all from the levels that it was at. So the doctor has not only increased the dosage of her medication, but changed her to a stronger, more, I don't know the word to use for this, but just a more intense treatment, because it'd been 10 days on those medications and that infection is just not leaving. It's not going anywhere. Her blood work is still fine. As far as her kidneys go and her liver goes, they're not been affected, but the bladder and the urinary tract are still battling the infection as if she hadn't been treated for it at all in the past few days. So we're taking more intense measures with that. She'll be on a stronger antibiotics for a full 2 weeks. And then we'll test again and see how she's doing. Cross your fingers, say your prayers. She's a tough old girl, but as you can see, it's wearing her down. She doesn't even want to go for walks. She's not herself, and I can tell she's not feeling well. To begin with, she's not over here bothering me and nudging at my arm like she always does. That's a really good indication that she's not doing well. So I'm just going to love on her and spoil on her and keep doing what I can keep doing. Now, as far as her knee injury goes, she has not had a lot of improvement on that. So we are still leaning towards, at the very least, a partial tear in her ACL, in that tendon, in that knee tendon. It could be a full tear. but we're not going to mess around doing anything invasive at this point. She's having almost an equal amount of good days as opposed to an equal amount of bad days. There are some days she does not limp at all. She doesn't favor the leg at all. She moves about quite nicely. There are other days that she doesn't want to move and she won't even put any weight at all on that leg, on that hind leg, on that knee. So what the doctor and I decided to do is we're going to keep her on the pain medications, but it's going to be more of a PRN. He did prescribe that one pill twice a day when she has pain. If she's not limping and not favoring the leg, we're not going to medicate her. We're going to hold back on the medications. This Rimadyl that she's on, this kicks in quickly. This can give her relief within 30 minutes or 45 minutes after her taking it. So that's not a long time for her to be uncomfortable if I do see that she needs medication for it. But this medication is causing water retention and weight gain. She was doing really good. She was down to 76 pounds before she started on these two medications, the antibiotic and the painkiller. She is now up to 81 pounds. The infection is taking priority. That's our number one priority, is get that infection out of her body. The number two priority is to give her some comfort in that knee so she can move around a little bit more and we can resume our walks. Her weight gain, we're tabling that for right now. I can't cut her food back any more than I'm already cutting her back because she won't get enough nutrition. And her body needs that nutrition to also help fight the infection. So we're between like a rock and a hard place here. But I've gotten some good sound advice from the doctor, and not just from him, from my own experience in dealing with dogs with these issues. Nala will resume her walks once I receive the knee brace from RylahsAnimalHouse, which should be probably later this week. When I can put a brace on that knee, then I'll start walking her again. She'll get more exercise, which hopefully will keep her weight in check, or at the very least help knock a pound or two back off of her. Today I installed the ramp, and I'll put a picture up here for you. And I gave her a test on the ramp. Now, I could not install it on the very top step because it was too steep and she was literally sliding down this ramp. It wasn't preventing her from slipping. It was too slippery. So I dropped it down by one step to give it a little bit less of an angle, and then she walked down it quite comfortably. So that's my concern. My concern is not her going up the stairs. Right. The concern is going down the stairs where she has to hold herself back. You would think it would be the opposite, but her difficulty since she hurt her knee has always been descending the stairs, not ascending the stairs. So even the vet said, as long as one direction she gets the ramp and doesn't have to use the stairs for both up and down, that should help her. She will get used to it. I'm going to have to stand next to her to make sure that she does use the ramp, at the very least for one direction, but we'll see how she does with that. So that's where we're at, guys. Don't forget to get your doggy canine costume contest pictures in. We've only got a few more days before I release the video showing you all the pictures so that you can vote on who's going to win that doggy treat box. Please keep in mind, no AI pictures. It must be an actual picture of your dog in either a holiday outfit or a winter outfit, something that signifies December. All right, it can be a costume, it can be sweaters, it can be headpieces, bows, Christmassy, holiday neckties. Family dogs, real photos, no AI, okay? I'm excited to be able to give away that box as well. That'll be the fourth box going out in December. And after the holidays, there's still at least one more box, maybe more, that might be going out. But this beauty, health and beauty, That's the one we're working on now. Okay, so what are you going to do? Your comments is going to say, only say #beauty. You can enter up to 3 separate comments that say #beauty. Do not put #beauty 3 times on the same sentence. 3 separate comments, please. And then if you have any information you'd like to share or any other comments you'd like to make, just do a separate comment. I don't care how many comments I get. I just don't want to give YouTube any excuses to screw this up for you guys. Okay? You know I love you all, right? So, big thumbs up, hype it, share it, however you can to get it out into the universe. If you're not yet subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. If you've been unsubscribed, please make sure that you double check and you get resubscribed. I am waiting on Whatnot orders. I am waiting on 2 Temu orders to come in. I have more recipes coming. The next recipes you're going to see are going to be people and pet cookies. So treats for humans, treats for dogs. Those are going to be coming. Why? Because that's what I have ingredients for in the house. You got to do what you got to do, right? Okay. Stay hydrated. Above all else, please stay sweet. You know I love you, right? And keep coming back because there's going to be more.